Hi, I'm Suzette Morrow, and I am your art guide on the side. So come with me and practice drawing. We'll do it together. All right, we're going to draw a house in two-point perspective. You're going to need a pencil, something that you can draw straight lines with, either a ruler, or I like to use this straight edge. You can even use just a piece of cardboard that you can make a line with if you have just something like a piece of junk mail. Okay, go get your stuff. Pause if you are gonna need to go get your items to draw with. You got this. Now we're going to get our horizon line first. That's where the land and the sky divide. So draw a line all the way across your page. This is gonna be the land, and this is gonna be the sky of our picture. Now in two-point perspective, we're going to place two vanishing points that's far, far, far away on one side of the line, and we're going to place the other vanishing point on the other end that's far, far away. When we're drawing in two-point perspective, we're always going to start with the corner of the item we're drawing first. So let's draw a vertical line straight up and down. This is going to be the corner of our house. You got this. All right, now we're going to draw the floor of the house. Put your ruler or your straight edge on the dot that's far away. That's the vanishing point. And then place the other end on the corner and draw toward the vanishing point. That's going to be the front of your house. And it's okay to erase, guys, if you mess up or if you make a line too long or too short. It's okay. The white paper is just a piece of paper. Think of it as no big deal. Now we drew the roof of the house, or the top of the house, here toward the vanishing point on this side. Now we're going to do this side the same way. So we're going to lay our ruler on the dot, vanishing point, and on the corner, and we'll make the side of our house on the bottom and the side of our house on the top. Remember to go toward the vanishing point. Now, here's a rule that you need to remember. With perspective, whatever happens in the front happens in the back. You're doing great. Let's keep going. So we're going to take our ruler, we're going to slide it over, trying to keep it vertical. And we're going to draw a vertical line to stop the house, because whatever happens in the front happens in the back. You did it. Then do the same thing for the other side of the back of the house. Whatever happens in the front, slide it over, trying to stay vertical so your wall doesn't look like it's falling, and draw the line for the back of the house. Now this is where it's okay to use your eraser. You have an extra piece of the line there. Just erase back so you can eliminate what you don't need. It's all right. You did it. Okay, you're doing great. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a roof on our house right here. Now, because it's in perspective, we need to know where the point of our roof is going to be. The way we find that out is we make an X on the front of the house from corner, diagonal line. We're going to erase this later. Corner, diagonal line. Now that center of the X is going to tell us where the peak of our house roof goes. So let's lay our ruler on the top, or on the middle of the X, and where the top is of where our roof is going to go. So we know that this is the middle, and I want my roof to be this high. So now I can make the roof. This is not going to the vanishing point that we have made. This is a peak that is a different line. So we have one line here for the back And then we're going to go to the front with our roof peak. A little bit extra for a hangover of our roof. Okay, now we're going to go back to that vanishing point for the top of our roof to get smaller. It's getting further away. So we lay our ruler on the top, we lay it on the dot, and we draw our line all the way back. Isn't it fun to make a whole other place on a page? Now remember the rule, whatever happens in the front happens in the back. Lay your ruler on the front of the roof and then slide it back, trying to keep that same angle. And see how we have this and this is the same, they're parallel. Now we need to just add a tiny bit on our roof, don't we? Okay. You did it. There we go. Now we're done with this X. We don't need it anymore. Let's erase that. Let's erase the middle line in the front. And then our house is not see-through, right? We can't see through. It's not a glass house. So let's erase the horizon line through the middle of the house so that it's a solid house. Okay. Now we have the outside of our house, but we don't have any windows or door, so let's put those in next. Let's make a door first. Our door is going to be the top of the door. It goes to that vanishing point. The sides of the door go straight up and down. It's a very small house, isn't it? Now we have some space over here. We could make some windows. The bottom of the windows go toward the vanishing point, and the top of the windows go toward the vanishing point. So we're going to make the top and bottom of the windows first. Now you can make this one big window by putting the vertical line there and there, or you can divide it up into some smaller windows. So let's divide it up into 2 windows. So maybe one there. We'll scoot over, do another vertical line there, and then finally one back here. Now I don't want to have 3 windows in a row, but you can. I'm going to erase the space in between those 2 windows. Oh, and I have a little bit of extra right here. I'll erase that. Okay, and maybe you want a window up here. Let's put a window up here, or a vent. So I'm going to lay it on the vanishing point. I'm going to make the top and bottom toward the vanishing point. And now the sides are vertical. So there's that and that. Now we have a window above the door too. Okay. Then finally you can start doing some things that are fun. Like if you wanted to have a road in front of your house, you can just go from one vanishing point and now we have a road in our yard. What if there's a curb? Let's put one more line next to that for how tall the curb is. Now we have a curb. Here's the street, here's the yard. And what other fun stuff can we do? How about we make a sidewalk that goes from the door to the street? So I'm going to go from this vanishing point, I'm going to put it at the door. I'm going to draw a line to the curb. And then I'm going to go to the other edge of the door. Make sure it's on the vanishing point. And I'm going to draw a line to the curb here. So now we have a walkway, sidewalk that goes to the curb in our street. You can do all kinds of things. You could do mountains. So let's make a jagged line maybe. Skip your house. There's our mountains. You could do a doorknob. So this is when you do the fun stuff. You get to make this your own drawing now by adding to this. I just got you started, but now you can add things like maybe a chimney on our house. We're going to need 3 lines for that. 1, 2, 3 vertical lines. This will be our last piece. 3 vertical lines on our roof, and then one side of our chimney goes this way toward this side of our vanishing point, and then that side goes this way. Now we have a chimney. All right, and take a look at your drawing. You guys did a great job. Congratulations, you have made a 2-point perspective house. Now go add the fun stuff. You did it. You made your first drawing with me. Congratulations.